Hello everybody and welcome back to the Monguli Show. I have finally got all of the characters I need strong enough to unlock Apocalypse. I haven't done it yet. I've only done Heroic 1, 2, and 3. We'll find out if I'm strong enough to do 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 and unlock Apocalypse. But I figured we'd go through all of them, break the battles down, show you in a video how I did it. Hopefully I can help you do it, and hopefully we can unlock Apocalypse together. So if you're ready, let's get into Darkhold Heroic 1-1. Okay, so this is my Darkhold team. As I said, I kind of overcommitted on this team. They were so good in Arena that they felt like they were necessary to bring up. All of them, some of them are at level 90, but none of them are at gear tier 17. They're all at gear tier 16 still. I was able to get 7 stars on everybody except for Agatha because she is not farmable at the moment. Let's go through, take a look at their kits, and take a look at their ISO 8s that we've chosen. So for Morgan Le Fay, I have maxed out everything. I actually do recommend that because she is such a bananas strong character. You will still find value in this. I do recommend leveling her up pretty high at this point. As for her ISO 8, we went with Striker because there's going to be a lot of vulnerables going around with Wong. So you want to make sure that she is getting the best value out of that. She's doing the most damage she can. She is just, I can't recommend this character enough. She's so strong. Take her up as high as you possibly can. Even now with Apocalypse out already, I still think that she's just worth spending some resources on. Go out, get your Morgan Le Fay, let's do this. Wong I have as a skirmisher. He's going to be doing a lot of counterattacks. You want to be applying as much vulnerable as possible because the rest of your team will really be able to capitalize off that. As I said multiple times at this point, I have overcommitted on this team, so I have maxed out everything for him. I definitely think you want to max out his Guardian of Ancient Knowledge and his Arcane Kick. I don't know about the dash or the portal barrage, but those two for sure I think can go all the way up to max levels and you'll be pretty happy with the results. Doctor Strange I have as a skirmisher because you want to be doing as much critical damage as possible off of those Wong vulnerables. He does have a lot of splash damage attacks and you definitely want to get those hits as strong as possible. Supreme Blast, Demonic Embrace, and Heartless are all phenomenal abilities that I would definitely consider taking up to max level. Scarlet Witch is the weakest member on this team. I have her as a healer because she just wants to keep the resiliency up of the team. If the rest of the team is alive, they can be doing damage, and that's fantastic. Her Chaos Wave is pretty good because you definitely want to be putting those debuffs that you put on the characters last longer, so that's phenomenal. And the Warp Reality is going to heal your team, and as I said, you want your team to be as vulnerable, as resilient as possible. Hexbolt and Power of Cthulhu, Cthulhu, I think I had it right the first time. I don't think you do need to take up to max level 5, but I overcommitted and that's where we're at. Agatha Harkness is the only character that's not farmable, and as such, she's the only one that I don't have at 7 stars. I have her as a raider so that she's doing as much damage with those criticals off the vulnerable as possible. The only abilities that I think are absolutely worth it are the RuneScape and the Salem Survivor. That drain is very, very powerful, and giving it to all of your Darkhold friends just increases their resiliency so much. I absolutely think that the Salem Survivor is worth it. I'd go for RuneScape because it's also quite powerful. Witchcraft and Binding Enchantment, I don't know that you need them, but this is where I'm at with my team. Now, as you can see, this is the layout that I actually like for the team. With Doctor Strange up front, I have my 2 weaker characters in the back, 3 stronger characters up front. Wong is going to have taunt for a lot of the battles, so he's going to be taking a bunch of damage. I don't want him beside Morgan Le Fay because I want Morgan Le Fay to stay alive for as long as humanly possible. She is just too strong to let her get hit. So as you can see, we've got a Hela and an Iron Man on the field, and we definitely just need to take them out. Iron Man's ultimate is just devastating for us, so we're going to focus on Hela because if we get rid of Iron Man first, Hela will just bring her back, and that's not what we want. So we're going to focus pretty hard on just clearing this field, but focusing on the 3 undead characters first. Hela's already gone, that's fantastic. Now we just need to get rid of Iron Man before he has a chance to go off. And if we can get rid of Emma at the same time, or right around the same time, that's good for us too. You can see he takes over bodies and makes our people attack ourselves, and we actually do way more damage to ourselves than they do to us. Phyla-Vell is another one that I really like to clear quickly because she has the ability to get rid of the debuffs, and as you can see, this team puts out a lot of debuffs, and that's actually one of our ways to winning. So when they clear all those, that's really bad for us. We don't care too much about the Sinister clone because they don't hit nearly as hard as we do, even though they are cloning us. the Iron Man's ability to make us attack ourselves is much worse for us. So we're still going to focus on him. And then maybe Phyla-Vell after that. Emma's already gone, so that's great. We definitely need to get rid of her. There goes Iron Man. That's working out really well for us. Let's clear Phyla-Vell. There's going to be another Phyla-Vell that comes in once we get rid of her. But we want this team to have as many debuffs as humanly possible. I'm going to save the ultimate attack for now. I want to hit that when there's a few more people on the field. But we'll do this. We'll just keep hitting her. The nice thing is there's some splash damage on that, so it will hit Doctor Strange behind her as well. You can see she's just about ready to go down. I guess we should get rid of oh, there we go. Doctor Strange is gone. I was going to say we want to get rid of him before he has ability to do his ultimate, because that will actually hurt us. But I think we're in good shape right now. Might just try and get rid of Lady Deathstrike. She does have some pretty strong attacks. And she's pretty low that we should only have to put a couple of hits into her to get rid of her. Don't need to heal yet, so we'll just keep pumping damage into their team. There she goes. Who next? I think Phyla-Vell maybe, because again, she can get rid of the debuffs, and we just want to make sure their team is hurting. So we'll just focus on her. Again, I want to wait for there to be 4 more people on the field before we do that, so we'll just crack her. A couple more times with just basic attacks, save our ultimate attacks for stronger characters, stronger plays. You can see she's falling pretty nicely, so that's fantastic. You do have to be careful. Madeline Pryor does have a pretty strong attack that can kind of come out of nowhere. I don't really use her, so I don't remember which attack it is, but I've definitely been taken surprised by her where I have like a full character that just dies instantly. You're just like, what the heck? So we'll try and get rid of her. She shouldn't be too bad. I think she's one of those glass cannon-y characters where she can like dish out quite a bit of damage, but doesn't take very much to get rid of her. And then hopefully a bunch of characters drop. We can start using some ultimates and feel a little bit better about it. Mystique and Strife, I'm not terribly concerned about either one of them. Neither one of them have terribly strong attacks. Mystique, I guess, does have the ability to make us attack ourselves, and that's never good for us. But overall, Strife has taunt, and that's basically all that he can do. Do I want to use the ultimate here and just clear the field a little bit? No, the splash damage from this should hit quite a few people, and we'll feel okay about that. There goes Madeline Pryor. Moondragon's just about to go down. If I could focus on her, I would, just because she is a healer. But I'm not terribly concerned about anybody on the field at the moment. That did do a decent amount of damage, but we can heal from that. That's fine. Sabretooth can actually hit a decent amount, and there's a weird random Gary. I never understood this one. There's no Hela who usually spawns him. It's just Gary showing up. So we do want to get rid of him because, again, making us attack ourselves is very bad for us. He's already gone. That's great. We'll get rid of the healer, I guess. Nobody on this field right now is scary. I'm really not worried about Adam Warlock. Maybe I should be, but he's just... I don't know. His time has come and gone in this game. Let's put it that way. Alright, another Iron Man that we definitely want to get rid of. This is a decent time. There's 8 characters left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're all on the field, so there's no reason to hold back at this point. Clock a bunch of them. Adam Warlock goes down for the first time. He comes back, but there is a second one as well. So we're going to have to kill Adam Warlock multiple times. We're in pretty good shape. Our whole team is looking pretty healthy. Let's see if we can just get rid of this Iron Man as quickly as possible. Again, his ultimate is terrible for us. If we can get rid of Emma as well, she can also make us attack ourselves. And as you can see, most of the attacks that do actual damage is just us attacking us more so than them attacking us. No reason to heal. All our characters are looking pretty strong. This will do a good amount of damage. There we go. Sabretooth out. There goes Emma, and I don't even know who that third person was. I guess we're at the point where it's no point not to use our ultimates. Just try and get them out there. At this point, it's looking pretty smooth sailings. We got rid of the Iron Man, or the Iron Man. We'll get rid of their healer, and now any damage we do is just going to stick, and that's great. I think this is pretty much going to be it for how we do this. So as you can tell, Now again, I've said multiple times, I did over level this team quite a bit, so if you're struggling, I get it. But hopefully I've given you a hint of like which characters you should be attacking first and the order you should be attacking. And that's it. Heroic 1-1 cleared with 3 stars. We can move on. Tomorrow we'll be taking a look at Heroic 1-2 and the Gamma team. Come check it out.